Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chad Dev's stream. Oh, you hear the cat scratching in the background there? This isn't normally how we start. There's a new channel on Pretzel called Calming Cinematics. I was gonna try it out. I started listening to it before stream. And there's some good songs and there's some kind of like, what am I doing? I don't want to listen to this music while I'm coding or something. Why are you scratching everything all of a sudden? She wants my attention already. Hey, can you hear me? Is my mic on? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, thanks. So, I'm gonna, oops, I'm gonna turn the music down. Let's, okay, you can still hear the sounds. Let's look at what we're gonna do today. So this is the OBS Tasks Overlay project, currently running our tasks that you see above me, stream tasks. I add them with commands in the chat, and then we start them, and it runs a timer. I tell it when I want to stop, tell it when I want to move on to the next thing. For example, if I do task, I could do task end, and that would end the current task. I can do task next, which will end the current one and start the next one. So the timer stops, I can see how much time I spent on it. And the first one that I want to do is I want to change the title. Right now it says stream tasks, you see that? And that is usually set by the browser URL. I have that as a feature up here. This is all runs just in a browser source, right? You say a channel name you want to listen for, and then I set the title here. And then I got some other things like scale and vertical align, whatever. And I want to be able to change this without having to like edit my browser source again, you know? Well, this is like super, am I putting it the right way? This way, this way, this way, this way. How do I get that same face? Which way? All right, we'll cap it later. So, I want to be able to configure it with title. You can see it used to be on the right side. I swapped it for this season. And we've added some more of those other features, the pause and whatnot. As you can see, these are all the latest features we have. Start, pause is a current task. For example, if I haven't really used that one yet. I used it once on stream, task pause. So it pauses it, says there's kind of 1 minute in progress, and then if I want to start it again, I can do task start. I think it should pick up the first one, the right one. Yeah, okay. And it picks up from where it left off. I was wondering if there was a bug that it wouldn't do it right, but we also did move, and sort is a feature that I probably won't need now that I'm using move, but well, I used to run in a task out of order, and then I'd have one finished that was like number 3, and then one would be finished as well, and I would want to like resort them so that the finished are on the top, and then the in progress ones, and then any paused ones, and then etc. So we did that sort, we did that last stream. Reset a task to incomplete with no time, because I had some bugs where I or sometimes I would start a task like this, and then I start talking about something, and 20 minutes later, I haven't started the task yet. So I'd rather reset the task time to be more true, or I could edit the title too if I wanted to. And task clear, I could choose a specific task ID or just clear all. It'll remove anything that is completed. So it'll leave things that are not completed. We don't want to erase them in case you wanted to clear them along the way and keep adding them. But that's the features so far. The configuration we allow through the URL right now. but I want to add, oh, I even added this so that you can change the task command as well. I mean, eventually I want to get more styles in there, like choosing the colors and the fonts, and then maybe have a UI that drives it, but it's not super needed right now. No one else is using this, so until someone is, I'm taking my time. But we come back to it every once in a while. So, task title. We're 2 minutes in. Let's look at my code a little bit, because I want to get you familiar with things. Okay, I gotta change this music. It's okay. It's just, I know it doesn't get me in the zone, you know? Let's see. What do y'all want to listen to? Blues, chill jazz. I think I was on lo-fi last time and it was pretty good, you know? Pretty simple. L, where does L come in the alphabet? Go back to head bop and lo-fi. Maybe turn it down a bit too. They still sound okay. So as I scroll through this file pretty quick, you can see there's a lot of these start task, next task, pause task, whatever, and it's just all in one React component. I would like to break them out into their own file or something, you know, abstract it. That's what the refactor task is. But first of all, we're going to add a new task. There's a few places we need to go to do that. One of the first ones is probably down here somewhere. I think I can hide a lot of this stuff. Because now that we're just adding tasks, save tasks to local storage. Where do I trigger it? Was it in here? No. There's another one that has like a long if in it. The music's pretty low. I don't know where it went. Is this how I do it? No. Oops, it's been a little while since I've been in here. Yeah, this code. Oh, it's in handle task. I didn't realize that. That makes sense. So you see there's a lot of this duplicated code in here as well. The difference right now is that I'm just, I'm modifying the args in here. I'm probably just gonna pass all the args through and then handle them inside of the command instead. And then I just call them like this. So let's make a new one for title. And it's going to get, similar to reset. It's gonna be like this. No. Hi, Zoe. This. Because it'll come through as task title OBS Tasks Overlays. Does nothing right now, but of course. And the one that we're actually working on is the deployed version, so I need to run this locally to test it. So the handle task gets called for everything. It gets the message, pulls out the task, pulls out the command, I mean. And then we have the command, and then we just say call whichever method gets it. So now we need to make the title task. And it's going to be similar to, which one did I say? Add new task. So let's duplicate that one. Yeah, that's what, it's getting so long now, along with Chris. Yeah, I just want to have like an easier way to manage it. I don't want to have to go back into the code to do stuff. Ideally, if I want to add a new one, I can do it from this other file, but we'll decide that when we get there. They aren't organized at all either. They're kind of just added by, yeah, when I added them. I don't know why I have this in here either. I think this is old code because I know that the command is going to be add, unless I call this in multiple scenarios. I'm not sure, but in most of them I think I don't use the commands because I know it's a start command and then so. Oh, I don't want to. No, I do want to edit this one, but this should be title task. And how am I storing the title right now? Am I storing it in state? I assume I am. I guess I could change this title too, but that's not something you see. Config.title. Update the config from the query params. So I think I would just need to update the config, which is, there's no types in here. Basically this. So I'd update the title there. Or I could make a new state for it, but why not just do it on the config? Yeah. Like, what is this one? Let's make this title. I think that should be it. Who put this on? Who picked that song? Oh, let's run our local server. This is the next app. So it's dev, right? Oh, I was waiting for it to give me the URL. I gotta load it with, so this is the one I used last time. I'm still using my channel. I changed the command to !2. I added my thing now. I'm still using my channel. Channel name, ched_dev command equals !T. I'm doing that because so it doesn't, when I'm testing it, it doesn't mess with my commands on stream. And the title is dev tasks. But we're going to override that. These are the ones I had last time. Okay. Let's try T title. It's OBS Tasks Overlays? What do I call it? Whatever, you get it. There it is. Oh, that was the wrong clear. T clear. And I wonder if I refresh, it should go back to dev tasks. Yeah. And that's okay. It just lasts the length of the session, but I think that's it, man. T title. Hi, dude. T title. Ched.dev. All right. I think that's it for that task. Task. Next. If OBS refreshes the page, it would lose it, but OBS doesn't refresh the page. I wonder if it does when, if it does refresh the page when I go to a different browser or switch to a different scene and come back. I can't remember. I think I have it set to, yeah, not to shut down the source when not visible. Or refresh browser when scene becomes active. Those are not checked. But let's try it. See if it works. I'll leave the task title up then, and we'll keep it going. Task title. I didn't write it in the README. Hold on. Task title. Title of the list. Nope. On screen. I think that's it. Right? Does that make sense? Will the title go away? Are you a QA along with Chris, or are you just like find every detail? That's a good detail. Task title. And I think this is hooked up to Netlify. Let's see. Netlify or Versal or what? Where's the deployed URL? Versal. Which account do I have it under? Because you know I'd be keeping a lot of accounts. Well, it's got to be under ched_dev. Here it is. 57 seconds ago, 1 minute ago. Okay, let's try it. Well, I gotta refresh my source first. If it doesn't, I made overlays before, and also has been engineering long enough to know what's gonna explode when you least want it to. Yeah, that's the burns from the days. So when I refresh, it pulls from local storage. Oh, this is not the right one. I want tasks. When I refresh, you see it kind of fades in. So that leads me to believe that it does reload it. And if it does, I could just save it in local storage. I'm saving all the tasks in local storage right now, so I could save the title there too. But let's see if it breaks anything. Let me go back here and refresh this one too. So now if I do title, oh no wait, task, title, so many commands, I'm gonna forget them all. OBS Tasks Overlays. Boom. Changed it. Okay, now the test. Didn't do it there because it's because it's local storage. Yep, broken. Ooh, good catch along with Chris. We're not done yet. So I'll save it with the rest of the local storage stuff, just to be safe. And then if you want, you have to overwrite it again. Should I just save the whole config? But what else is in the config? Yeah, nothing else is. Needs to really be persisted. The thing about it is, though, once I, change it so that it's cached in local storage, whatever, there's no way for you to overwrite it again from the URL anymore. You have to use the command to change it. So I wonder if there's another way. Is there another way we can code it to make it so that it keeps it when you want it, and then when you want to get rid of it with the refresh? Maybe I should just drop the title command out of the URL and force you to set it. I'll default it to stream tasks and then force you to set it. No, because what if someone never wants to change it? They just always want it to be the same thing. Wow, 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 wow. Yo, Kid Queb. What's up, man? Shout out to Kid Queb. I was watching him earlier. The HTML. It's the B tier Ched. Look at these B tier beards. Vinny Codes, thanks for the follow. How far did you get, Queb? Did you get some templating set up, rendering? I'm really excited to use Xavier email, I'm telling you. So it's shipping in like 2 months, right? Is that what you said? 1 month, 2 months? I don't exactly remember. For the win! Thanks for the follow. For the win, thanks for the follow. So welcome, Raiders. We're working on OBS Tasks Overlays. And that's what you see on screen above me, the stream tasks. I can command it from my chat commands with like task, add, shout out Kid Queb. And then it adds it to the list up there. If I say task pause, because we're already working on this task title right now. We just added it and shipped it out and then found a bug. Actually, we found a bug before, but we got to fix that. So if I do task pause, and then I can say like task start 5, start number 5, and then we already did it, so let's say task end, boom. And if I want to go task start again, I can go back to the other one. And here's the sort. So see how I added that thing? You can move them and swap them and whatever, but I added a task sort. So this bottom one that's now finished, this is the bottom one, it's gonna go shift up to the top and then push everything else down. Because sometimes we do things out of order, you know? We don't always do things in order here. We get caught up, side tangents, but that's the project we're working on. We just changed the task title, so I can say task title OBS. Just kidding, Kid Queb 2.0. And it works. You see it change it on screen. I am a SoCal native. Do I seem very SoCal? I'm sorry. Oh no, Vinny, you're a Trash's friend. Yeah, that's where I know you from. Thank you for the compliments on the project. I thought it was fun. I like to keep a task list to kind of keep me on track, and so I put it on my stream. Also for like, if anyone wanted to watch the VOD and go to a specific spot, it kind of works as a marker system for me. I give them the benefit of hopefully skipping ahead the parts they don't want to watch, if they do. So the problem is when I add the title there, and then I switch to my other screen, and you see it's gone already, and I switch back, it's gone because I'm not, right now I'm pulling the title from the URL, and every time it loads the page, it keeps it. But the task gets stayed in local storage, so I need to move the title to local storage. But then I'm running into the problem of, okay, if I keep it in local storage, when I refresh it again, now the URL title will never repopulate. It'll always take what's in local storage. So how do I overwrite that again, you know? Yeah, Vinny, you're in Brea. I used to hang out in Brea, skate, Brea, Fullerton all the time. I grew up skateboarding in Southern California, so I've been around that whole area. The college out there, Fullerton, I don't remember which one. If it was the local one or CSU, I think it might have been the local one. Francisco Cote Live? Is that, oh, Francisco Te. What is that? French? Italian? Thanks for the follow. Keeping an eye on the emo concerts, yeah. To the one in Irvine, are you talking about? Or When We Were Young Festival? Festival's really expensive. And it's pretty... Sorry, I got distracted with the chat. Yeah, Chris. Load read query screen. If it's empty, read from storage. Lastly, default. Well, that's what so my browser source in OBS has the title in the URL, so it's always going to have that. So it never would take the cached version then, or the local storage version. But if I leave it off of the browser URL, default it to stream tasks, and then you have to use the command to change the title, I think that's fine. because I would end up controlling it from, it would just pretty much make the query param useful for the first set, which is fine. It might be confusing if people try to change it, you know, and then they can't change it later on. But all the other, I mean, the rest of the tasks you command with the command, so we'll do that. I want to change it. Okay. Let's do it. So in that case, what am I? How am I saving things to local storage right now? Oh, save the tasks whenever the tasks change. So I could do the same thing for the title. So whenever the config title changes, I'll rewrite it there. But then I also need to load it. Did that happen up here? Or did I do it? Initial tasks. Initial title. It's not. It's not. Oh, I got some new sound clips from my other OBS app for the sounds. I haven't added them yet. Or should I? I guess this doesn't need to be initial title. It can just be the title, and it pulls every time this thing re-renders. It pulls from the local storage. This is like state, but without React. I guess we do need the state because we need it to re-render, right? So I'm gonna leave it, I'm not gonna set the default up here. I need to do let initial title. Because if there is no initial title, I'm gonna, when we first launch, and then I'm gonna say, okay, just get it from the config. Really wondering if we should just save the whole config then. Go-to is let's use xstate. Yeah, I haven't looked into xstate yet. I usually avoid state libraries because it adds a lot of complexity. But also my apps aren't very big, so I try to rely on just not adding more dependencies on stuff. But I want to look at Big Sur and see how it works under the hood, because I imagine the state in there is pretty gnarly. I've always wanted to build a application. This is from Trash Dev. How do you spell Trash Dev? BigSur.com. I've always wanted to build Mac OS in the browser. Uh-oh, I'm on a big screen size. I found a bug. Yo, I found a bug. And I can't close the app now. By Chris Batista. I've always wanted to build one to kind of see how I can't get it out of there. To see how the state would work. What would be a good state pattern to manage a big, like an operating system like this, where you have multiple things running and stored in there's a lot of different states, like the size and the minimize and what layering it is and all that too. So there's a lot of interesting challenges in this. I really hate that I can't empty this trash. Oh, it drives me crazy. But that app uses Xstate, so I want to check it out, see how he did it. He says it's the worst part of the app, which I would believe, yes. Yeah, I don't really want to hide a lot of these, so I'm just going to remove the title from the URL, I think. And you have to set it through a task command. So let's remove a feature. Does this take all of them? I guess I shouldn't just let anything sit on the config, huh? Like that. What do we support in here? I just want... Let's remove it out of there. And we'll just ignore it. So that will still load fine. It's kind of weird that it, yeah, I need to fix that, but we'll come back to it later. So when it mounts, I guess I can just say down in the template. Whenever the title changes, save it to local store. Let's see if there's a title, do it. And then we'll just have to call in our title task. Instead of setting the config, we'll say set title, title. Mr. Sir, hello, Mr. Owen Codes. And then that should be it, right? That'll reset the title. Oh, I need to initialize it. Should I leave it off if there is no title? Nah. I think I want to lock it in there. Force you to use it. Oh, wait. Or stream tasks. That'll be my default. So once you set a title, you'll have to live with it. Did something error? JSON. That makes sense. That is because this is probably empty. That's why I have the or on there. Oh wait. Or null. I'm using different kinds of quotes. Let's try that. Oh, yeah, single nulls don't work, huh? Empty string. Oh, look at that. Slow. Hold on, I gotta fix that. It's super slow because if I don't remember to reset the source. Oh, that's interesting. Even though I'm in studio mode, it didn't like apply my changes. There we go. I have to restart it before we stream, and I forgot to do it this stream. So I think it's having a problem on that. It can't read it. Did I set it to something wrong the first time? Y'all ever use debuggers? There it is. Oh, it's undefined. I just need to clear it out probably. Or oops. Oh, I wanted to remove the debugger, that's why I was there. I did do that. Okay, save that. I'll refresh, I'll let it error out, and then I go to application, local storage. Actually, I'll just delete the whole thing. Oh, I deleted, no, I didn't delete my tasks. Okay, so now it's loading fine. There is no title. There should be a title. Oh, it sets it as undefined. That's weird. I need to update maybe down here. Instead of whenever the title. Oh, config.title. You fool! You fool! There we go. Stream tasks. So no matter, I have it in the title bar up here. Title dev task, so it's not taking it from there anymore. Not taking it from there anymore. T title. Drop game. And now if I refresh, it still says drop game. Very cool. Okay, I think that's it. Very little code for all that thought process, right? Oh, I'm gonna land in the whipped cream land. A 1.82, that's beautiful. I'm also watching the delayed stream, so sorry, I was a little behind there. Okay, so let's ship it and rip it. Save. Oh, I need to update some docs then, too. Oh yeah, good shuffle. You hear them out there? Change the title of the list on the screen. For the win, try the drop. This one is gone. Fully configured example URL. Okay. I guess I don't really talk about how you set up your own tasks after that, but I mean, I'll show you all the commands. OBS. Could move right. Move the cloud, move the cloud. I'll leave it out for now. Changes the title of the list on screen. Until I get a feature request to just remove the title. I wonder what happens though if I do, okay, exclamation point T, title, and then I task it nothing. Let's see. Ah, goes back to stream tasks. Cool. Okay, let's ship it. For real this time. Git push. We spent 46 minutes on this. Wow. Building. Wow. Launched already. So fast. Amazing. Okay. So now in here, if I refresh and I do task title OBS tasks overlays, it's there. Should we do a prediction? Will it work? I've never done a prediction before. First try? Yes. No. Submission period, you got 1 minute. Oh. The prediction is the betting one. Never mind. I wanted a poll. Forget it. I'm over it. Okay. Didn't work there, but I didn't refresh this one. Right? Oh, what happened? Why wouldn't it stick? The only thing I could think is it doesn't have the latest version for some reason. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me remove the title out of there. I don't think it matters anymore, though. There we go. Maybe I needed to move it out of the URL. I don't know. But if I refresh, it sticks. All right. Maybe I just didn't get the latest version for some reason. Cool. Okay, now about that refactor. You pushed everything up, right? Well, let's take a short break. "55 minutes in. I think I'd rather work on the recording icon first. What that is going to be just a little, it's nighttime, sad, jazz. It's going to be a little Quasar. Thank you for the follow. Little icon next over the number in place of the number to kind of indicate a little more that, hey, this is the one we're working on right now. When I have an item in order though, so now I can do like task, move, 4 or 5, swaps them. And then I start that one. So it kind of does that glowing thing, but I thought the icon would make it stand out a little more. Maybe not. Maybe we won't even want it. Let's see. Oh, I want to run my sample task real quick. We'll add some tasks in here. Add. Feed the dog. Urban Sparky. Thank you for the raid with the party of 2. Urban Sparky. Were you streaming? You were streaming? What were you streaming? Gaming? 543 Gaming? Uh-oh, that's me. How do I see your about? Why is it like, I don't want to watch my screen. Gaming? Oh, some web dev too, huh? Nice, nice. What were you making? We're making a OBS task screen. So you see above me the tasks that you see on screen are controlled by my chat. I'm doing some testing for it right now. We just did a title thing to change the title of the list. And now I'm looking at adding a recording icon next to the one that's in progress. So task add, do the laundry. Making a website, nice. That's how I started. I mean, I started making websites for our skateboard crew when I was a teenager. And then, you know, it just kept growing from there. Kept growing from there. Task start. Oh, yeah. Well, you're not doing it for work, even though you went to college for it? Sure. Be the dog, do the laundry. Ah, I got a job in social. Okay. Hello? Did you hear that beeping? If a task is in progress, do I just add a class? What do I do? This is if it's completed. There it is. If it has a start time, animate pulse. Let's add two. Let's say in progress task. And then where do I keep my styles in here? Oh, I'm just using Tailwind. I don't remember how to write it in Tailwind, so we're gonna do a quick little. Is it and after? Oops, after. Oh wait, this is regular CSS. My bad. Okay. Yeah, let me see. If this is a Rickroll. Ooh, nice big graphic. This is going to be the navigation, or is this actually the links right now? Color scroll bar. What'd you use to build it? Dreamweaver? You didn't use Dreamweaver, did you? You wrote the code, right? Nah, nah. Oh, what is Glitch a website maker? I have the VOD to prove it. 0, -1 rem. Anyway, I want background. Color crimson. The color is crimson. And we need a width, height. Let's see if that does anything. It did not. I have this in progress task. Is it because it's spam? I never used glitch. I heard it recently. I didn't know it was a coding thing. I just heard its name. Where's... Oh, am I doing like some... Why isn't it showing? Did I spell things wrong? Oh, I didn't do the content. My bad, my bad. There we go. So it's there, it's a little too far, I think. There it is. I want to make the in progress task position relative. Does the CSS re-inject itself? Yes, it does. I kind of like that it's fading out to see the number still. What if I take out the top? Not 0px. It's right in between the two. Does that look? Two five? Maybe smaller? Those sounds from me? Yep. Sorry. This is how we design a browser. Okay, I don't necessarily like the number peeking through. So maybe I shouldn't do it on this, but maybe I should do it on the number instead. Task.start time. Where is the number? There it is. Let's say task.start time. See here, it's already nested in the, it doesn't have an end time. So I know it hasn't, I mean, it could have been started. In this case, if it doesn't have an end time, but it does have a start time, we add the pulse. That means it's in progress. So if there is no end time and there's a task start time, then I'm going to show my little beeping indicator. Otherwise, I'm just going to show that all the time. Pulse. I'm going to say in progress icon. And there should be no number in there. I think that's it. Okay, I knew the positioning would be off. And the pulsing. Is that annoying? This should have a width of 1 rem and a height of 1 rem, maybe. Oh, and I want to remove the left 0. It's too wide. Is it weird without the number? Text is a little too far. Well, the thing, yeah, weird having the checkbox. The thing with once it's done, the check is in the title name because I still want to show the number. So normally the number's always there. This case, I'm not going to have the number there, which is different. So for example, if I do like T next, oh, busted it. T add. Am I still getting that bug? Or T, let's say T reset 1. And then T start. You see the check mark is, it leaves the number there. So you can, like, if you want to clear a specific one or modify it. I was wondering if I should drop the number once it's done too. Maybe I should move the record icon over to this side, next to the numbers. It would be smaller like that. But then these are gonna move funky. Should I just put it in front like the check mark is? Why is it doing things twice? Let's do an alternate one, and we'll just call it like inline. And it shouldn't need, most of that stuff could just come here. Where do I usually show the check mark? Where's it? How do I add the check mark? Oh, is it not in these ones at all, maybe? No. Oh, it's this one. Hidden. Okay, so I guess I can just add the icon one, huh? Well, I want to say, ugh, it's gonna get nasty. Do they do crimson? No. Is 400's lighter? Let's try that. And not check, I think it's circle, I don't know. So I don't need to stop for it then, if I'm gonna do that one. Do it that way. So it would be something like that, and then I would take away this other one. And just always have that. If I would have copied the icon in the first place, I wouldn't have done it on CSS. So it would just be more like that. I like it the other way better. But let me copy this. Because when they're separate too, they have different fading, or they could have different fades, different times, you know? This is a good time for me to exclamation point sort. There's a bug, I don't know. If it's just in the, I feel like it's just in the browser, I don't know why. It's, you know what it is, I think? It's because the frickin' hot reload, like, I think it adds multiple event listeners. Is remove not even a, I guess it's not, whatever. Oh, it does it the same there, interesting. When I refresh. If I just, I think I like that one. Let me move it over a little more. ML, can I do -1? Oh wait, that's the wrong one anyway. Why aren't you typing for me? Is it left, or maybe I want to do a margin, because I think I wanted to move the whole thing over. How did you go from web page element to its definition in VS Code? I'm just switching back and forth. I'm not like clicking something in the browser to take me here. I just happened to be there, I think. It wasn't something automatic. Another one. I kind of like that more. One more, maybe? I know I have one on here too. I need to get rid of it. Honestly, I don't really love it. I don't totally hate it either, but it does really bother me that the check marks are like after the numbers, you know? Should I just drop them if, drop the numbers once they're done? I left them in case you wanted to clear one or change the text or something, or swap it or whatever. Let's look at it and see if it really bothers us. So let's say instead of yeah, swapping them, the numbers and the icons. I do kind of like that. Yeah. 3 consistent columns. Good point, good point. How would I feel about the gap in the middle, though? Or would I do the icons in the middle? Number on the left. Let's try it. Let's do... Oh, I already like... that. And then I'm just going to temporarily show this all the time. Is that right? Kind of. I need to move the other ones over. Oh man, all these turners in here are getting confusing. So, where's the regular one? This, no, that's the ending. This. Opacity 0. Just a placeholder right now. Kind of more columnized. Then I would want to bring this in. Let's comment this whole thing out. Say on the far side. I do want this one. I just want the 0. Like that. Okay, so something more like that. It's not perfect, but... All right, along with Chris. Thanks for hanging out. Good night. Hopefully I'll decide this soon. I kind of like this because it's indented to begin with, and then as you go along, you've got the things filled in. But I would like to rewrite the HTML. I was just kind of hacking it together for now, but I would like to make it an actual 3-column thing. What if we move on to the next one? T end, T start. Yeah, that's what I thought you were suggesting. It was just taking me a while to get there because I was trying to preview it in case I didn't like it. I don't have to rewrite everything, but now that I know that I do like it, I would like to reorder the HTML in the correct order. You hear that? Was that in the T end? I mean, that's cool. I like that. T pause. So then I can move that pause symbol over there too. All right, later, Chris. Mm-hmm. Or I can make a pause symbol. I like that. I like that. Okay. Feels more like a checklist. Let's do some rewriting. So now everyone is going to have, the first icon is going to be whatever the status icon is. I'm thinking about doing something a little different. Hey, Shock. Thank you for the follow. Oh, that is Zoe. You hear her? I did not select that right. So there should be the LI in there too. Is that right? Yeah. So instead of just having that, I'm gonna do a little inline so we can make a status indicator. And that'll be nice and easy for us. I'll probably extract this out later on too. So status in progress. Is paused. I don't like how I mixed in and in is. Is to do. So it would be something like this. We'd have all the possible statuses. Excuse me. And we'll know if there is, okay. In progress if there is no end time and there's a start time. If it has an end time, is completed if there's task.end time. Is there more somewhere else? If it has a start time, task.accumulated time, then it's paused. It's to do if there is no task end time and no task start time and no task accumulated time. Let's just turn this into a helper. Get task status. And we'll make this one up here. That's going to take a task and it's going to return an object. That won't allow us to use it anywhere else. And then now down here, for the first column, we want to show if task dot in progress. Then we'll show that. That one we will show after anyway. So that one's always going to come there, and it's going to be task ID. Task dot is completed. Then show that icon. I'm going to wrap it in another span just so it's easier for me to see kind of visually. Status icon. So all the status icons live in there. Gonna have that one. And this is if I think I want these two, right? If it's if status dot is complete. Don't need that. miss an extra one? I think this should just, oh wait. I think this should just be in a span. I don't think it needs anything fancy, but we'll see. What did I do for that first one? Well, that one has some opacity because it's completed. I like it because it, I get distracted if there's a lot of code on the screen. I start looking everywhere. So this helps me focus. Yeah. It does feel tight though, right? This code is not the best at the moment. That's what we're fixing. And then this one should be if status dot is paused. Is that right? Confused here. Okay, so status dot is to do. This is for the one that's in progress. Let's say is in progress. Is completed, so that one's done. Let's pause. We want to show the task name and accumulated time. And then if it's in progress, we want to show that. Is it the same? Yeah. Is in progress. What's up, Trash? How's it going? Tan, is that a flavor? No. What's a good muted flavor? Gray? Do they do gray? They do. Fucking weirdos. I'm gonna guess that's it. So if it's in progress, completed, or paused, it will show an icon. And then we'll always show the task ID. And then what changes is the name. If it's in progress. We want to show the name and I think it's, oops. Animate pulse. If it's completed, we show the name with an opacity. Should these always have something around them, maybe? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that's what spaces them. Okay. So this should have one. And that's it. And I think that should be it. Sort of. Oh, okay, so it still needs something in that last spot. To fill up the space. There we go. Where's my left icon though? Oh, this should not be task, it should be status. Boom. Don't really like that paused icon. They got a better one? I'll need to fix a little bit of spacing in there, but oh no, wait, this is font awesome. Is it, what does the S stand for? Oh shit, I should have had icons. What version am I on? I'm not on 6.0, right? Did it not search? Pause circle. It's pretty dark. I like that. I like that. It was FA dash. What version is that? I don't think I'll need that in progress icon anymore, right? Back to our OG styles. Is there another icon I can use for like an in progress one? Maybe an empty circle? Do I have to use the special version to do the circle? I'm using font awesome 5.15. That's what this one is. But this is like, oh, FAL. That's a pro one though, right? Yeah, start using this pro icon. FAS is the standard one. Is this a pro? FAR. Doesn't need to animate either. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like it. So does that mean I can use the circle with the pause? Because I would rather use that one. Yeah, that one. FAR. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. T start 4. Boom. Cool. Boom. I like it. I like it. Ship it. An hour on that? Really? I guess we refactored a little bit. To do is in progress, is complete, is paused. Is that right? Indentation there? I think so. So. Cool. Icons for all. Push it. Madman. Oh, wait. About to get a new style. Are you ready? I close the frickin'. Cool. Refresh. Oh yeah. Oh, wrapping. So. That's right. Get the fuck out of here. That is a long task. How should I handle wrapping? Leave it as is. Why doesn't, oh. It's really hard to see the dot in there. I was like, why doesn't it, show the dot? But it does, it's just. Really hard to see. Is it really hard for you guys to see too? Yeah. It's because my background's blue in here, and it's not in there. So let me do the same styling as the other one. Oh, also let me task start. Okay. So what I did for the numbers was opacity 30, and it's just white, I believe. So instead of the color, let's make it opacity 30. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, so that should match the text on the right, which is fine. Someday this will all be configurable, we hope. Hey, Zoe, what do you want? She wants some more wet food, that's what she wants. Let me feed her real quick, and then I'll come back and we'll check it out. Okay. Should be deployed by now, right? Wrong window. There we go. That's better. You can see it now. It's very faint. So let me... Normally I wouldn't want my names to be so long, you know? I do have some extra space though, I could space them. Nice. Should I make the pause a different color? I mean, I think it's fine like that, right? Icons are so small too. Let's see. All right, but that one's done. Shipped it and ripped it. I'm gonna take a break for a second and then I'll come back and we'll do the refactor. Task swap 5 and 6. Task start. There we go. Hello. Hello. I brought the cat with me, but she's out of here. She's had it. I had to sit down now. I'm getting old man tired. Old man tired. You know what I'm saying? Trash knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so I can close this. Don't need that. So we didn't make any style changes. That's cool. We just used... Can you hear Zoe running? Okay, so on to the refactor. Refactor task handler. I don't get... Oh, because now it has a time in there. Yeah, so those are getting long. Whatever. We would need to find a... I mean, I'd like to find a fix for it, but... At least the line height, right? Am I right? Okay. Let's look at what some of these tasks do. Because I do need to pass in like the tasks and set tasks. Would be the command. So let me create a file first. This is all coming out of... This is all just living in the index right now, huh? Task handlers. Slash index .js. And this is, should I make separate files for them? I don't really want to make a file for each one. That's just like overkill. I mean, I guess then it could just be a single file of task handlers, but whatever. Let's start with here. Okay, so let's just move all these over. I already started the timer, right? Yep, 2 minutes in. Let's go. Go. Cut them all out. It's going to take a lot of lines out of here. Export default. And I'm going to convert these. It should be the command. Start, and then the command to run. Would be nice to have types, huh? I feel like there is a possible... Oh, can I say this dot like that? Well, let's fucking do it first. I mean, I don't want to think ahead. I just want to write code right now, so we'll do it the hard way. We'll do it live. Manual. Oh, no, Jackie. I still jerk off manually. Of course you do, dude. thought that was the end of the list for a second. I was like, damn it. So easy. Oh, I forgot the comma there. I gotta change all those names too, but start here. You gotta start somewhere. You know what I mean? Okay, so this will be clear, reset, sort, move. I also have one for swap, but that's going to be a shortcut. Can I do that? For this dot move args. Edit. Add, title, end, pause. So this is like pretty obvious on how you add a new task, right? I was about to make a type. Shoot. That'd be nice. I think I'll just pass an object of shit. Like that. You have to structure it, what you want. Tasks, and then I think at the end there's, yeah, set tasks. I'm not calling any other ones in here right now. The only thing is I feel like this dot doesn't usually work in this, right? Maybe, I don't know. You might need to convert them to different style, but we'll see, we'll try it. Oh yeah, and this is gonna be an object. So this is why, okay, this is why I'm passing the command. I guess. I do it in here? Or no? I don't know. Does end task take things then? Do I just pass everything in there? We'll see. Oh, hey, Melky. Ready to use my little experience? Yeah, I am using Next, but it's not really like a lot of Next features. I'm really just using it as a boilerplate or as a build tool. Other than that, it's not, anything great. But I do like Next. Okay, pause. This is where some tests would be nice, you know? probably need tasks in here then. Tasks, set tasks. In this case, I feel like I can just pass everything through. I don't want to edit it now though. I'm going to come back to it because then I want to make sure it's, I'll do one by one and test them, you know, make sure they actually work. Okay, and I did set, yeah, set tasks. That's going to do a similar thing. Set title. Haven't used that yet. Don't need command there. And let me do these before I'll say command. This is VS Code, yes. I styled it to look like Adam because I liked Adam's styling, so. I shouldn't need message. It'll take the args, it can pull whatever it wants out of there. Oh no, those are the task IDs. Never mind. Is that right? arg0 is the task ID? Never used VS Code? What do you use? If you don't use VS Code, what do you use? Huh? Ah, glitch. Is glitch an application or is it all in the browser? Okay, we can comment on this. We don't care about that. We don't care about anything in here, right? Why did I have this? Ref. It's weird. I bet that's a React thing. Yeah, I just give it all the args and then it pulls what it wants out of there. In case these ones I was doing it for it, but I don't really want to do that. So I want to give it all of the args. What else did I say? Title, set title, tasks, set tasks. Just give it everything. Run command, I want to check for it. So let's, did I finish even going through them yet? No. That's fine. We'll come back to it. I just wanted to write down the things along the way. Oh, name. Name will come from args. Oops. Remixing. What is remixing? This is just a pass through now. I'm gonna make some helpers for these too, I think. So like get task ID, you can just get the args and then we'll pull out the task ID. You can take a product and create a copy to play with. Great way to learn without poking around the inspect tool. Like any product on the web or some pre-built projects they have maybe? Or, I've never really looked into glitch. Show me? What do you mean show me? There's so. Click on the remix button. What did it do? Oh, I can like, okay. So it could be like a branch. Are you familiar with source control at all? Not at all, yeah. So you can do like a branch, which is just basically duplicate the code you're at right now and then change it. And then you can switch back to the old one if you want to as well. But okay, so you just use this online. So it's like an editor. What does this do? Oh, shortcuts. You can use rewind. Cool. So it's like a full-blown kind of editor. But you do it in the browser all the time, or is there an actual like a desktop app that they have? Oh, there's like a real virtual machine underneath the hood, huh? Interesting. There's rewind. When I started coding, I used to use a tool called GeoCities. That might be before your time. And it was a web builder similar to like Dreamweaver or WYSIWYG editors, you know? And then after that first site I built, I wanted like full control over it, so I learned how to build it from scratch, which is what you're doing right now. You're just doing it in glitch. Then I built websites, and then I learned PHP to get like backend functionality in there, and then some database stuff, and then and it just goes on and on and on and never ends. But this is cool. So I was thinking you were saying like Remix would take a site, like you'd take a site online and then take that and like edit it or something. That would be crazy. That would be pretty cool. Old man GeoCities. You know what GeoCities is, Melky? You ever heard of it? I thought the music stopped. Okay, so let's do a little helper. I think you're the first person to use the alert command here. Nice. Get task ID from the args. And the way we do that is by, this is not defined. Reusable buttons in Tailwind. That a boy. That a boy. Arg 0. And then what other ones do we do in here? We do const get text maybe? Hey, what have to come? Oops. Why would that first one be bracket 0 though? Oh, that is the task ID, okay. Some notes for myself. Task. Yeah, you really don't. I don't know. Do you not like front end, or you just don't like it because it's more of a you're slow with it? What else is there? Edit. Const get text after command. After task ID. The new title. Yeah. I wish I was more efficient with server stuff, but again, it is not a priority, so I won't take the time doing it. What happens in the move task? From and to? Okay. Const get move task IDs. Thanks for the follow, Urban Sparky. From to, okay. And that's it. Oh, why thank you, Urban. I hope you do learn something from me. Oh, I didn't do a return with that one, nice. But we can drop, we should be able to drop all of these. Let's convert them over some more first. Okay, get task ID. In this case, you want to say const task ID equals args. This is probably going to be a pretty common one. Let's go find all those. Args. I feel like I should pass everything through in this one, but we'll come back to that. You learned a lot of front end? What did you learn from me, Melky? Name 3 things you learned from me. Name 10 things you've learned from me, you know? Like, title, set title. This should have args. And this should be... I'll give you 1. Reusable components, yeah. That's a good one, though. Knowing how to build reusable components is really nice. I usually build them like, you know, I duplicate them like you do, but by the 2nd or 3rd time is when I might turn it into reusable. You had a lot of usages all over. But man, we had a pretty good component base going in CodePal. We had like all the components by the time we were ready to build some pages. So this should be get text, is that what I call it? Yeah. Yeah, I want to do something again. You know, I have, maybe I need to talk to you about it. We could definitely take that UI code or the like components and stuff and just repurpose it for another app pretty easily. And then if you want to just totally throw out the back end for a different idea, just use the same styles, yeah, we could totally reuse that. I have this project that I've worked on for several years now. I mean, I haven't really done anything to it in the last couple of years, but I use it to track all kinds of things. So I track like my expenses and other stats that I would want to track, I guess. It's pretty generic in the sense they're just like tags and you use them to follow trends and stuff and whatnot. But you can use it to track exercise too. And I thought about trying to make a version specifically tailored to exercise, but then it would be very different. I think it could be a very different product if that was the case. But I need to rewrite it. I plan to rewrite it on stream. I want to do it for mobile app this time, because I made it as a progressive web app, and really it's just, it's a mobile app, but I don't want to do it native. Yeah, but yeah, I got so many projects I want to do right now, so it could be a while before I have free time. But you got a couple projects you're working on too, so maybe before... Shout out Melky Dev. He got several projects going on. He just kicked off full stack hot tub. That's why someone said the hot tub thing. I was like, what? He was working on kicking off Astro Station. Is that what it's called? Astro Station? I don't remember the name exactly. Astro Station, yeah. If command equals add, then set tasks. The name should be args and get text. Oh, there's also a name. Get text after task ID, I think it was called. Yeah. And I want tasks. From task ID. Oops. Let's do this. Move task IDs. Get. Is that what I call it? I don't remember. Oh, I'm on today. Put that there for a second. So now this is dot from need to import tasks too. Take that one again. Set tasks. Sort doesn't take anything, huh? Oh, set tasks. Okay, I think we should be error-free. I'm sure there's an error in there somewhere. Just waiting to happen. But I should have... That one needs set tasks. So this one. So let's look at like end task. Oh, these aren't end task anymore. It's just end. This dot end and this dot start. So end, I need to take everything. Same for this one. Oops. I guess I don't need to. Yeah, I think I could just do ours. Oops. And then I shouldn't need this. Okay. And everything should work perfectly. No, we haven't done this part yet. So let's pull in the task handlers. Do I have to say star as? I don't think so. So now in handle task, we'll say if task handlers dot has own property command run command is task handlers command, and then we can do this. And then we should be able to drop all of these. And then we return after it. I think that's it. Feels a little better, right, in here. So now if we ever want to add a new task, all we have to do is come in here and duplicate one of these. Sorry. And the key name is the task name. Task command callback. If anything's going to be messed up, I think it'll be around title has already been declared. 115. Oh. New title. Okay, it's loading. There is some errors. Oh, 2 keys. Let me fix that in the LI. I'll just use the task ID. Oh, my mouse. Is Stack Overflow down? I doubt it. This might be the first time I've ever been here on this computer. Oh, you know what? It is taking forever to load. What's that site where you check things? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. All those poor developers. 100% of problems with the website. Anyone's gonna put some new comments on here? 4 days ago, last time I was down. You don't need it, Melky. You got me. Chat overflow. Oh, look, there's your messages. Okay, let's do some testing. What are all the commands that we have? I can't even remember them. Okay. I need to learn how to use TypeScript, yeah. You can spend a day learning the basics of TypeScript and get it, I think. It gets hard once you get into like generics and stuff, but the basics, yeah, are not so crazy. But I was very reluctant to learn it because I didn't want to write all the extra code, but it is very nice. But I still don't use it on this app, you know, as you can see. task add the new task. Error, task is not defined. Line 125. Pretty sure it's in here. Tasks are not defined. Okay. Don't know what type things are. I mean, there's the basics. String, number, Boolean. You might be able to say integer. What is a JS input? Yeah, I see what you mean. For stuff like that. To be honest, you can get away without having to do a lot of those to be that specific. New task worked. What I would do is you could do like jsx.element and just be more generic. Just require like an element, but you don't really care what type of element it is at the moment. Take it easy, and then you can always get more and more fine grain with your types, but start at the high level and just have a high level to get rid of an any, right? So I can say this could be a JSX element, and it'll force you to pass an element so you don't have to worry about passing other stuff, but you're not checking to see like, is it actually an input element? But if you really need to get that detailed, you can look them up. They're usually like HTML input element. It's some kind of like, I don't know where you look that up, maybe MDN. But you probably don't need to be that specific. Yeah, like these ones. Anything that starts with HTML and the API, that's what it looks for, I think. And if you're using some libraries, a lot of them probably do some dirty work for you. Let the auto type thing figure out for you and only fix things that are errors, you know, once you get rid of the NAs, of course. Okay, so the new task worked. Task start works. Task end. I should have paused it first. Worked. Task start. Task. T. Pause. T start. T next. Ooh. What was the error? Cannot read properties of undefined end. Yeah. So do I do it this way and then drop that? Let's see. Oops. I like to refresh anyway because I don't trust auto reload. T next. Cannot read properties of undefined reading end. This is usually why I do const task handlers, and then at the very end I will export default. Oh shoot! And then I can just say refer to them like that. Refresh. Task next. Reading 0. Oh, yeah. No, it's not that one. That's not the one I ran anyway. This should not just be the args. This should be all of them. Task next. There it goes. Task add. Another one. Task add. Another one. And it shouldn't, error anymore if they're duplicate. Woo woo! Coding vibe! Rating with a party of 4. Hey, y'all. What's up with, what you doing? How you doing? Raid. Exposing Cheesecake Factory's food crimes. Reverse engineering websites? What? Come on, tell me about that. Stream tasks. Oh yeah. So this is our app. Stream, well, it's called OBS Tasks Overlay. It's what's running up above me, as you can see. And right now we just did a big refactor of it. Thank you for the follow, Exomiamore. We just did a big refactor and now we're testing to make sure we didn't break a bunch of stuff. Because the refactor was basically moving all our commands to like an easy, interface like this. It was a lot of if-else's in our code. So we did the simple refactor for it. And now we test. So I don't need the title. So that could just be title. Turning Cheesecake Factory's menu into some data so you can tweet when new menu items showed up. Items are discontinued and they get new cheesecakes. Ooh, I like that idea. How often, so besides the cheesecakes, does the menu change frequently? Or is it mostly for the cheesecakes? Honestly, every time I go to Cheesecake Factory, I never get cheesecake. But, not that it's bad there, it's just that I don't go there very often anyway. That's a cool idea though. I built an app to try to scan Amazon prices and they blocked me. I need to fix it. But yeah. I built a couple different things like that, like tools to alert me for changes on things. Like one of them was an availability thing. I could say like, watch this place for Christmas, and if availability pops up, alert me. And that was like a browser extension that I wrote, just JavaScript in like a browser extension. I'm not sure if that still works. The menu's the size of some small countries, so I have no idea how often they add or remove things. You're right, yeah. They do have that really, really big menu where you can get anything you want there, huh? It's got something for everybody in the family. Okay, let's do task pause. Did I already do that? Oh shoot, I did the wrong one. Task start. I want T pause. You see, it pauses it, brings it back. T start 7. Let's see if we can target specific ones still. We can. Yeah, browser extension would have been nice. I'm planning on running this in Node.js and Lambda every night. Thanks for the follow, Coding Vibe. The only reason I did it as a browser extension was because there's auth on the site that I was going in, so I'd have to leave my browser tab open, and then it would just ping the server every minute and check for me. But yeah, you don't need that kind of frequency probably with the menu. Once a night's good. But for Amazon, I tried. I was pinging it every hour as well, and that was from server side public data, but they still blocked me because I think they found out I was a bot. What other commands? Oh, we have move. Well, T sort. Ooh, reference error. Task is not defined. damn right they're not. T-sort. Okay. T-clear. Cool. I already did T-pause, right? Yeah. T-start. If I try to start another one, I don't think it pauses anything in progress. I think it starts both. Start gets ignored, but T start with a number, like number 2. Yeah, I can have 2 in progress then. And that's not right. T end. It'll end the first one. T pause. Okay, I wanted to do T move 2 and 3. Okay. T swap 2 and 3. That still works. What other commands? Oh, the title. T title. Laundry list. Cool, cool, cool. What other commands were there? Reset. We need to try reset and edit. And that's it. Okay. Let's do T reset 1. Ooh, set task is not defined. T reset 1. It reset it. T end. Oh, what was the other one I said? Reset and edit. T edit 1. Okay, that works. What happens if I T reset when nothing? Reset could not find a task. Okay, so that's fine. T next. T next. So I had this bug where when I would do T next, it would automatically update the rest of them. Oh, maybe that was just related to the key that had the same names. And that's why it's not a problem anywhere else. Cool, I think it's all working. Did we have any other tasks to, or any other things to do on it? I think that was it. And these are real task arg getters. But I can leave them in there. I don't need them in here anyway. Our code's a little cleaner now. What's another, I mean, let's add a task for the hell of it, just so we can see how easy it is to add a task now. If there's anything else we need to refactor. I think all I should need to do is edit the task handlers, and everything in here should stick, unless we need to make UI changes, you know? So let's add a new one. Let's say task Melky No, that's not a task name. Let's do like color. And then that will get the args and what I really want is just the first argument, and that's what this one does. We would ideally make our own. We would say like get color, and then it would be a duplicate of this one, just so it's easier to understand. But I would want to change the page in some way, probably for this one. But just so we know that it's working, console.log. Color is color. We could make like a random command to pick a random thing to start. So now if I said T color red, color is red. I did T color red with, it wouldn't, red with blue, it wouldn't pick up any of the other text because I'm telling it only grab that first word. The task ID in this case. Okay. I mean, I think that's it. Well, we're just over 3 hours. Oh man, just over 3 hours. Can I clear a single item yet? T add 1, T add 2, T clear 2. Yeah. So that's all we need to add a task is adding one to task handlers. Let me add it to here. Saved to local storage. Custom task commands can be added with, oh wait, added in we'll call that a feature. Okay. So task handlers refactor. Git push it up. And then we'll wait it for it to deploy via the versa. Should be quick. You should see our stuff in here too now. Custom tasks can be added in task handler / index. You think anyone's gonna oh, I need to update these screenshots. We'll do that too. OBS. It refreshes the tasks. Okay, now do task add update screenshots, task end. What should I do next? Task next. 59 minutes. Task clear. I'm gonna clear out the shout out for the screenshots. I hope it doesn't break everything. Oh, thank goodness. Task clear 4. Okay. I don't really want to do the screenshots with those names though. Task edit 3, and that's gonna be UI recording icon. That shortened it up. Task edit 4, refactor, task handlers. Cool. Now it looks a little cleaner. Let me add some more for demo purposes. Task. Redeploy. Oops. Task add redeploy. Task add ending soon. Task add snack time. Task move. Ah, see, I can't move it from one spot to another. Swap should be different. I've just been kind of swapping them for now. So let's do 7, 8. Task move 6, 7. I'm trying to move it up. Task move 5, 6. Task start 5. I'll let that run for a little bit. I know there's 2 running. But I want it to run and then I'll pause it. Just to show that you can have them. Oh wow, it's 11 o'clock. Are you up to a minute yet? Get up to a minute. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Task pause. There we go. Okay. Should I have the picture of the old thing in there? How did I do it in here? I showed the to-do in one. And then I showed the full screen as well. Okay. How did I screen cap that before? Did I just screen cap OBS, maybe? try it. This way? Did you hear the screenshot? Oh, it goes to my desktop. This one? Ugh, what a glare. Okay, I turn sideways and then it's okay. This side, this side. This is really hard. Okay. Oh, I also got to do it when the thing's lit up too. Oh man. And my freaking thing was on the screen. Why didn't anybody tell me? Okay. Oops. Can I make a GIF of it? Colia 2. Thanks for the follow. Got a lot of followers today. Pretty cool. Which one did I do? 5? What is this? Is this just a... Oh, is this like QuickTime recording? Screen capture? Or what? Okay. I can't click if I do 2 hands like this. That's the problem. Got it. I think. Yep. That one's good. Okay, now let's get the full, or the starting screen version. Oh, this one's not refreshed. There we go, that was the old version. Look how nice it looks when it's bigger. This way. Okay, hold on, let me get my... Looks extremely nice. Oh, thank you. Am I looking the right way? Which way do I look? That way? That way? Do I look to the left or look to the right? To the left. Let's try that one. Okay, okay, I like it. They're okay for now. Okay, let's crop those SLBs. Yeah, we use preview to crop. You see my cereal back up there on the fridge? I usually take them down. I forgot to do it today. Save that one. Delete those first two, and that's the one we want to keep too. We stands a serial king. What's your favorite cereal? I'll tell you right now, mine changes. It's not all time, you know? I get on kicks. And right now, I am on a kick with waiting for you to respond first. Okay. Yeah, I need to add some more theming options so people could use it, make it their own. That'd be nice. But for now, look at that. Where does my project live? Tasks, big screen. It's this one, right? Tasks, sidebar. I wonder if those I thought they were gonna come through as like png.png. I think that would be it. I just need to add them. I didn't optimize them at all. I'm sorry. Get CI. Push. It's gonna do a new versal push. Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch back to my regular screen. So we just moved them over, pushed it up. There they are, freshies. Cool. Task. Clear 5. Task clear 6. And then we are going to keep the other one. All right. Pew. I'm all out of water too. I'm so thirsty. Well, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Let's see who's on the Twitcher webs. Oh, Alt F4. I'm sorry about that. Party mode stream test? What does that mean? Hold on, I gotta watch a frickin' ad. Oh, I see. They're doing side-by-sides of gaming. That's cool. And Anthony from Kidder. Should we try to find someone in software and game development? Nobody landed? Hey, there's me. A lot of dark modes in here. I like that. I like that. Let me pull this over for you. Space Colony Sim, VBNet, more man time. There's a lot of game developers in here. TMIS chatbot. That's pretty close. Art Insomniacs. A dude from California. Adults only. Let's go there. There aren't many, Railed. Dark mode evangelist for decades. Well, I'm glad the world's finally coming around to you. We feel it. I hate seeing something in light mode. There aren't many software devs that aren't game deving in the category. There's always like 5 of us out of 20. That's kind of funny because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of streamers that I can think of that stream code, but maybe just not all at once, huh? Maybe a lot of people stream gaming. I mean, Twitch is a gaming community, a big gaming community, so it makes sense that there's a lot of game devs on here. And I think more non-game devs are going to like it here when they find out. Yeah, it's a good community. It's a great community. No kidding, back to dark now. I believe you. I believe you. Didn't Terminal start out dark though back in the day? I remember, you know, it used to be just like black screen with whatever color, like an orange one on top. Well, we're almost in the raid. We're almost on the raid, but I'll see you guys on the other side. All right. Catch you later. Raid. Oh, no. 7, 6,